It's Jack is bad at games, and I'm actually not terrible at this game. This is Kingdoms and Castles. It's probably one of my favorite games that I've discovered in the last 2 or 3 years. And there have been several updates, and honestly, I really feel like every update that they have released has been something to enrich the gameplay. I've really been enjoying the Minecraft videos that I've been making, but I thought I would also try my hand at a Kingdoms and Castles video and just kind of show you the game if you haven't already heard of it, and also just kind of have fun goofing off in it. So as you can tell, I skipped a few things like difficulty level. There are 3 difficulties: no threats, easy, and hard. I've never actually played hard, to be honest with you, and I've actually never played the no threats thing because I kind of like the idea of something getting ready to totally ruin my day. So let's see. Ye olde Jibagville. Yeah. All right. So you select like a landform. You can choose between random or island or just land. You can randomize it with there's a seed generator. I guess if somebody has a really cool map, they can share that seed with you. If you have any if you already know about this game and you have any cool maps, I would love to try them. So leave me a comment with a seed, and let's try it out. And maybe I'll make a video for it. Okay, so and then you can choose a banner. What looks like failure? Sure, that works. Haha! Alright, so let's accept. And then, okay, so you start out with nothing. I really like the graphics. They're very stylized. They're very stylized. And simplistic, actually. And I don't think that works against the game at all. Alright, so let's start with well, this looks like a pretty good area. You always want, see, there's like there are 4 valuable resources. Land, which if you notice, you can't see me pointing, but the darker green is more fertile land, and you can use that to plant certain kinds of things, and we'll get into that. But you want some fertile land. You also want a good supply of stone, and definitely some forest. One thing I'm not seeing here that I think we could really use is iron. You know? Oh, here we go. So iron there. Move cloud. I guess I could zoom in though. Yeah. Alright, so this island actually is a little spread out, but it has all of the resources that you need to get started with the game. Iron is not a concern right away, so we'll start over here where the stone is. The first thing that you do is you establish a keep. Pretty basic stuff. So, and a suggestion is that honestly, I think you want to not build on, especially early in the game, you don't want to build on the green areas as much as you can manage, because you know you're going to want that for your farming, for the community, for the farming part. So let's put the keep right here. We'll start there. And let's zoom in. This is really great. Okay, you see your little guys there? They've got the supplies, and they've already built. Not much to that, you know. You have seasons, and the seasons are definitely they definitely pose a further challenge to the game, because your farm does not perform well, you know, in the winter, and you have you can't see it in this menu that I'm in now, but you have granaries and things, and if you don't store your crops for the winter, you can get yourself in a lot of trouble. So we'll deal with that later. Let's start for now. We've got a very limited amount of wood. Let's make a little bit of a road right there. And I really like the game. I like that you can watch them build things. and carry the raw materials back and forth, you know, from your stockyards. That's not what they call it in the game, but your stockyards or your quarries over to what you're building. All right, so well, that winter really didn't last very long. So see down here, you have some options, and chop is one of them. Cancel, rebuild, which comes in handy when you have attackers. You'll see. And we'll set that up to be chopped down, and you have to keep a pretty good eye on your resources, and you'll see those in the lower left bottom corner. So we've taken down some wood there. That'll help build another house. Do I have enough? Yeah. Okay, so we'll build this second house, and with any luck we'll have enough to build a third. 5. Okay, so I need to actually have them chop a little more. Okay, so rotating the building is R. So obvious. What was my deal? Okay, so now we have enough for that next house. And that's another thing, is if you look down here in this corner with all the information, I really do like where they keep all the information right there where you need it. You'll notice, and I'll mouse over to it, there's happiness that you have to be keeping an eye on, and the good thing with that is that when you see your score, you can go here and you can see where the happiness is, I guess. Really the next thing that we need to do is we need to get some farming together. Pretty simple, honestly. And I'll time lapse this so we can get to that next part. Okay, so we've made it to springtime. Our little our villagers are, you know, doing their wood gathering thing, and soon we'll actually put together a thing. Forester. Yes, that's what it's called. All right, so the next thing that we need to worry about is farmland, and you have to stay within a certain area because you have not spread out into the other, you know, into the rest of it yet. So we're going to start with a little bit of farmland here and maybe a square here. At this point, some of your denizens, your citizens rather, will allocate themselves to maintaining the farm. And that's one thing over here. There's a little a button called Job Priority, and you really need to keep an eye on that, because if you, let's click that, and then you'll see the number of jobs, the number of jobs filled, and there will be times where you have to reprioritize, and you can just do that by clicking and dragging. You can reprioritize your jobs, especially when you get attacked, and you know, maybe you've had all of your your citizens focused on things like you know, building or tax collecting or things like that, and you're going to want to move them around. So we've got some farms and we've got some houses, and over here in the top left corner you will have some information that will tell you, you know, people visited your city. You know, here's the number of people, but only this many people wanted to stay, and you get a lot of other information in that corner. So it is a good thing to keep an eye on. I mean, you probably don't have to micromanage it, but so that's that. Now I just saw, okay, so an empty cave. That's good. There is a thing you want to watch out for, and you don't usually see it in a more clear area, but there are wolves who have dens throughout the map, and they will kill your people. Well, I found this out the hard way. They will kill your people, and you don't want that. So all right, so getting to be winter time, food is what it is. And if you'll notice down here under the happiness, there's also a health where you track the plague. Oh, that's timely, isn't it? And of course, as your hamlet grows into a town and then maybe a city, you'll also be able to build a hospital type of clinics. I can't remember what the exact wording is. But you're going to want that at some point, I promise you, because you're going to need it. Also, and we'll get there, but when your people die, you need to make sure you have a cemetery, because otherwise their dead bodies will just kind of stay littered around town and your happiness will plummet. Okay, so we're looking at, I mean, we survived another winter, and then people are just standing around doing nothing. So let's clear out a couple more of these trees over here. Looks like we've got some wood. We've got a little bit of food. We need to grow our town. We have 6 people. We have 15 available beds, and you can see that down here. Oh no, I'm sorry. We have 12 citizens, 6 who aren't doing anything, and then you have a total of 15 beds. So the town is almost full as it is now. And you know, obviously, your goal is to continue to grow the city. So let's add a little more farmland, because obviously some people need something to do. You right click to cancel things, by the way. It's a little thing, but you know, it helps to know. There are a lot of things that you're going to want to be able to prepare for. First off, you're going to want a granary, you know, soon. And one thing we really need to do, let me see, it's in the industry menu. You have quarries and foresters. You're going to want a forester. But before you can do that, you really need to build a quarry. So we need to stock up on some more wood. Okay, we've got 15. So over here is our source of stone. You'll select quarry, and then you will, wherever they will let you build it. Oh, I need a road. I need a road going all the way over there. So I do also like that there's rain. Oh, and this is a bit aggravating but fun. There's actually lightning, and it can set your buildings on fire. It's to be honest with you, it's a little frustrating, you know, but I think it's a cool added touch to the game. Honestly, it's, yeah, I'm just gonna have to get them to chop this down. Okay, so that'll clear out. Let's see. Getting close. Getting close. Closer. Yeah. Another winter. Yeah, food stores are a little low. Okay, so I think we should have enough road coming in. Or going to the quarry that now we can put it down, and I still have enough wood, so let's hurry up and do that. Now, our quarry will be built. I'm going to rotate this around so you can kind of see. I love that. I really do. You can see sort of the, you can see it be built. I think that's really great. Like I said, these kind of guys are like little, man, when I was a little kid, I used to have these like Fisher Price things that kind of looked like these guys. Weebles? No, that's something else. I don't remember. Anyway, they were like little bitty people. So yeah, the quarry is that's going to help a lot. So, alright. If you'll notice, we have 15 people in our city and 15 beds. So we really need to get some more wood chopped up. Oh, I missed a road. Alright, well that's alright. Let's build that. There we go. And we got a couple bits of this wood chopped up so we can... Whoop. There we go. Alright, so they'll chop that up and then we'll build a couple more houses. I will say they're advisors, and I will be honest with you, I've played it enough times I don't ever actually look at them, but let's look at them really quick so you can kind of see. Yeah, here we go. So also something we have not addressed yet is the fire situation. We're going to need to build wells so that people can go and get water, put out the fires. So yes, advisors. We'll pull up the advisors, and you have 3 different types, as you can see here: agriculture, city, and military. And then when you click on them, and so there you go. And then so they give you advice, and most of the time, I mean, it's solid advice. It's fine. All right, so now we need. Let's see. Let's build a couple more houses. We'll just do that there. Probably should have built that one right there. Okay, but anyway, so they're gonna build the houses. We probably do need some more farmland, so I think, hang on, there we go. No, I can't use that. It's not fertile enough. Alright, so let's use this land right here, and oh, I guess, yeah, I forgot that, but you have to click it again to select, you know, to put more farmland up. So hang on, let's put a little more road in. Oh boy, we're running out of wood. Okay, you guys are doing a great job. So cut down some more trees, and then we will let's go and look at the requirements for a well. You need 5 wood and 10 stone. And the stone's coming along. We've got 4 at the moment. We've got a fair amount of food, but we're gonna need to build that granary pretty soon. So 25 beds, 15 people. I don't know what this. Oh, 4 people visited, but only 3 found a satisfactory home. Look, I'm doing the best I can, people. I'll just go live in, you know, that other kingdom, right? Let's get ready to build that mine back again. Oh, there's a stockpile. Actually, it is called a. No, I said stockyard. It's a stockpile. 10 wood, 10 stone. So we're not far. So that gets built, and then we will, or when we gather, once we gather that up, which will be in just a moment, we'll build a well. Don't fall in. Good advice. At some point, once you get big enough, you will begin to get threats. Vikings will come along every 10 years off of ships and ransack your little settlement. Also, a dragon will show up. Thankfully, not in the same year. They're staggered, but they both show up in 10-year increments. Okay, so we have now enough. Come on, we have enough for a well. So as you can see, sort of like in SimCity or City Skylines, you can see the water coverage, right, for the well. So we'll put it here. That's a pretty good centralized location for now. You're gonna want these. You're gonna want these spread out over your city, obviously, because you know one thing about that is similar to other games like the SimCity game and City Skylines. Your coverage is going to matter. Along with the kind of roads you have. Eventually you will want to upgrade your roads to the stone roads, because you will find that your villagers walk way faster, almost jogging along to get to where they're going. So that's a good place for the well, and as you'll see, like again, they're building things, it's coming along. I would say we're gonna need that granary next. We have almost enough wood for it. The granary, and definitely the forester. Actually, the forester might be the best idea, because that makes the wood gathering automated to a degree. And the other thing with the forester that I think is actually really cool is, as they chop down the wood, they will also replant it won't be a finite resource. You'll be replanting. You'll be able to continue to use that area over again, which will also allow you to cut down some of the trees elsewhere on the island so that you can expand. Which honestly is very good. Looks like our happiness has increased and our health a little bit. Don't expect too terribly much from the health standpoint, you know, right away. Alright, so let's build the forester. Yeah, so we'll put that there, and then they're going to... This is good, I think, that we're putting the quarry and the forester close together. That we're keeping the area that we're going to use to gather materials kind of close. Especially once I build the stockpile. We'll build a small one for now. I think that's reasonable. And so we will... I think it'd be a good idea to... Well, let's put it right here. It's a good in-between point. It's in between the area where we're getting the materials and the area that we're building. So that's great. That's good. We're almost back to capacity again. Actually, I do need a road through here, but I'm not going to build it around this. I'm gonna make it so that this is just a little more access, and then we'll build a road. Maybe. Oh, nope. How did I do that? Oh, I'm out of wood. It lets you know that you can't build because you just can't build. They have finished the stockpile, and so the supplies will begin to be placed there. If you notice, originally or early in the game, your stuff, your materials are kept at the keep, which is fine for at the very beginning, you know, because you really are limited on what you have. But then eventually you're going to want to, you know, graduate to the granaries and the stockpiles and things like that. Oh, see, here we go. Let's zoom in here a little bit, and you'll watch they're bringing the stone to the stockpile. Ah! Congratulations. Excellent. So yeah, I really do like that the developers of the game are continuing to work on it and refine it and add more interesting things. They recently just added the support for modding, which I think could be a big deal. And I've already seen in the Steam workshop that there are some mods already there, and I'm excited to try some of them out. I think for the sake of just showing off the game initially, we'll probably just play it vanilla like this. So I'm going to stop there. We're at the village point in the game. I really love this game, and I hope you try it out. And if you enjoyed this video, let me know, and I will continue to make them, because there's a lot more to the game that we haven't even touched on yet. You know, here's the spiel where I tell you you should subscribe to my channel. It's wonderful. It's got vitamin C in it. It will make you strong. So like, subscribe, tell your friends, share it wherever. I'm going to place this in on the community page for Kingdoms and Castles on Steam, and I hope that some of you find this video through that and jump on for the ride. I'm Jack is bad at games. I don't think I'm just super bad at this one. Of course, I'm sure I'll prove myself wrong. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you so much, and take care. Be safe.